Hey, Mark King here, and here's a interesting story from the Daily Mail. And Daily Mail is a really good. It does stories really well. Okay, so this is by Jennifer Smith, for the Daily Mail. Again, it knows like again this is just technical stuff. The block bricks are really well done. When you do quotes, you want to have quotes broken up. We'll get to that in 1 second. But anyway, crime spikes on New York City subway despite ridership falling 90% as homeless people move in to avoid crowded shelters, and Governor Cuomo calls it disgusting for all involved. Again, these guys, they don't talk about who's doing it. Maybe at some point they'll say males or men, but we all know who it is, alright? In every city, a certain demographic has the highest rate of crime across the board, okay? Across the board. Everybody knows it, and nobody really wants to address it. So anyway, let's just read this. In 10 hours a month, the MTA dealt with reports of masturbation, arson, and homeless people covered in human waste. Ridership in the subway has decreased 90%. See, the thing is, right, about this homelessness, right? New York has tremendous services. A lot of the cities have tremendous services. Like, these people just don't want to. For whatever reason, they don't want to. The only option is to like drag them, But one day, like if things continue, we'll reach that point, We'll reach that point essentially. If people keep taking craps on the street. Anyway, it has opened a network for homeless to move in without interruption. Many do not want to live in crowded shelters. Is that the next big thing? You have to give them accommodations in five-star hotels that the public must pay for. Mayor de Blasio and Cuomo are both ordering trains must be disinfected. Yeah, you can't disinfect them if they're there. Cuomo wants them to be cleaned nightly and ordered the MTA to come up with a plan to disinfect them. If anybody's been in the New York subways, they're really flipping disgusting. But compared to most big cities, New York is really nasty, man. I assume those subways are really old and they were built during different time periods. So it makes them hard to really like to how is the proper way to beautify them. It's probably really hard to do it. Just how they were built. This is my assumption. Anyway, New York has become a hotbed of crime again. We all know who's doing it. Don't lie about it. Since the pandemic exploded in New York, where there are now at least let's say 160k cases and 12,000 deaths, ridership has decreased by 90%. It's meant that as many cities' population has been able to move permanently into the trains, I guess. But spiking crime on the networks, I guess there's a lot of spike in train crime. Considering the drop by, considering it dropped by so much. And again, a lot of these people who are homeless people, like, I'm gonna say is I feel sorry for them, but a lot of them are absolutely nasty people and disgusting. I mean, the attitude-wise, they're terrible people. I don't know if they have mental issues. Probably do. Most of them probably do have mental issues. But what you gonna do if they don't want to seek services? They have no family members to basically to provide the services or get the services for them. Can you force them? That's the big thing. At what point do you try to encroach upon civil liberties? Anyway, these are pictures. We all know what they look like, and again, a lot of times it has to do with IQ levels, right? And again, if you keep importing people to low skill jobs, how can you hire the homeless to do anything? You know, it's 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 I don't know. It's the hypocrisy in thinking there. So, Kuma called the situation disgusting, damn right, and he's gonna find a straw man. Discussing what's happening in subway cars. He's gonna find a straw man. Okay. On Wednesday, he went further, saying crimes up in the subways, even though ridership is on 90%. Again, it says a lot about homeless people. There aren't just innocent people. Most of them, I think most of them are really I'm not saying most of them are innocent. That's a 50-50. Again, it's very rare when I'm a subway and I see a homeless person that is not a complete whack job. Either with his attitude or his behavior. It could be he's not so. Just could be his a hole. Honestly, it could just be his a hole. If echoed comments by Bill de Blasio on Monday that 10 subway stations must be closed for nightly cleaning, including clearing out the homeless. See, these are like millions upon millions of dollars if you do this regularly now. Everyone has to get out of the stations, alright. So this is probably going to be mass arrest time and put them in five-star hotels. Okay, many homeless people worry about being exposed to the virus. It's shocking that they know the virus exists. I'm just saying. Again, my heart feels out because again, I have a friend who's homeless, and it was sad, and I couldn't find him anymore. I still remember I went back to look for him the very next day. At first, I was shocked. I couldn't believe what I saw, and I tried to find him to give him what literally whatever I had, but I never found him again. Anyway, here we go. So the males masturbating, men masturbating. Sometimes you just gotta beat that meat. That's the thing. You gotta beat the meat. What did Dave Chappelle said in the famous sketch? You gotta beat the meat like it robbed you. I mean, that's really it. Yeah, 96th Street means that's like Harlem area. Anyway, I won't go too much in this story anymore. Yeah, so again, crime is going up. Even though the trained population of his riders jumped 90%, the crime is going up. Go figure. And a lot of these people, unfortunately, they're nuts. A lot of them have really bad attitudes. A lot of them behaviors match their attitudes. Unfortunately, it's like again, you see who people are. Your first impression is usually right about somebody, right? As a man, especially. Okay, if as a woman, you're nuts. You have no. You usually women lack the ability. That's why they make wrong decisions so often. Guys always think the grass is green on the other side. Hence, men would prefer to date outside their own race. If you look at a lot of these surveys, not really scientific stats and surveys, what you find is men want to date outside their race because my reasoning is they've known these ladies all their lives, and they reject a lot of the narcissism, and they think other races of women don't have the same narcissistic instincts. All right, guys, let me just move on. This is just a topic that sad, disturbing, funny in some ways, but it's a problem in liberal cities. It is. All right, bye. Take care. Thumbs up. Share, save, subscribe.